What if you had 31 days of social media posts done for you? The exact same post that we use to get over 100 members into our brand new Skool community in less than 5 days. And the exact word for word post templates and scripts that helped us get over 377 members and counting into our brand new Skool community in less than just 6 weeks of launching at the time of recording this video. And right now, I want to help you copy and paste exactly what we did for yourself in the next 30 days or less, so that you're able to start attracting your ideal clients, customers, and community members just like a magnet. So in the next few minutes, I want to give you the exact same posts that we used to grow our community to over 377 members, make $18,000 our very first week of launching, 100% free. Sit back, relax, and be prepared to take a ton of screenshots and a ton of notes. Let's dive in. Today, you guys are going to get your first 31 days of posts or your next 31 days of posts all in one swipe file that has virtually every single post that you need to post over the next 31 days, as well as examples, templates, and descriptions for each one of these things. Katie, anything that you want to share on these 31 days posts before we just start breaking them down one by one?
Yeah. So the thing with the first 4 days of posts is these are launch posts, right? So they're to launch our community, announce, hey, this is a new thing that I am doing, or relaunching, right? Let's say you have a community, but it's maybe dead and you want to revive it. Hey, I'm relaunching my XYZ community. So this is to really spark that engagement and spark that, what's the word I'm looking for? Excitement for the new thing that's coming. So the first 4 or 5 days have that theme, and then we get into kind of the more general posts after that.
Well, let me read it so you guys can hear it. I've kept quiet about this, but it's time to finally share it with you all. A lot of changes are coming down the pipeline, starting with this one. Let me start from the beginning. We have a placeholder here where you maybe want to share your origin story about how you learned or grew into the expertise that you are now focusing as the topic of your community, and how maybe you had this epiphany or light bulb moment that it was time for you to start serving these people, okay? We have some examples for this, and as you guys start posting this, we'll try to, if you guys are open to sharing them, we'll build a vault of all of your guys' different launch posts and things like that so we can see this. But we like to share where I was at before I had the idea of this community, what struggles I was going through personally, or I noticed other people going through. And the reason I wanted to create this community is so I could serve other people like me or other people like them. And that's what I want to share with you here today. That's how this excerpt should go here. Over the last X months, I've been sitting back and documenting whatever you have been documenting, and I'm going to be giving it away for free. Why is that? Share a reason behind you giving away whatever value you have for free. Why do you think it's important for your ideal clients to learn this material? So with that, today I've opened up the doors to my community name community. Drop your community name down below again, so we can see where you guys are all coming from. Today, I officially opened the doors to the blank community, and I'd like to invite you to become a founding member. Let me know below if you want in, and I'll shoot you the link. Again, it's free. If you're a blank, this is 100% for you. I'll see you on the inside. What you can also do is give people a comment. They could comment down below in the chat so that you can, that's like they're saying, yes, I'm interested in that, right? Most of every post, you're going to want to have a hook at the beginning. Your first 2 lines are the most important to get them to read. You're going to have either story or value embedded in the mid part, and then that's going to transition to a call to action, which is comment this below if you want this, or if you want to get connected with this, or ask a question is a call to action too. But that's how generally every post is going to go. Katie, this one is one of yours. So anything you want to add to this?
Yeah.
Talking over.
So actually there's a real life example right under this of the exact post that I made. So that post that I just gave you guys, it's templated based off this, which launched our community to, this post alone did about 41 members to our community.
Yep. So kept quiet about this. A lot of changes coming down the pipe, starting with this one. Let me start from the beginning. A few years ago, backstory. What we did was this. We did a lot of things right, a lot of things wrong. 5 years later, here's what happened. And over the past few years, we've noticed this is the most important thing, the community. Little backstory on that. Whoops. And so that leads up to, we've documented every piece of it. We want to give it away for free. Why? Here's why. Come join the community if you want to get access to this, okay? I'm just going to give you guys as much of a bird's eye view so we can get through all these since there's a lot. But let me go ahead and drop You want to drop the link now for this, Katie?
Yeah, I actually just did, but we can drop
Oh,
it
sweet.
again.
So you guys have access to this. I'll drop it down below in the chat so you can follow along as well. But let's go through each one step by step. All right, so let's go to day 2. We welcomed X amount of new members into our community within the first 24 hours. I'm so excited for this new chapter. Reminds me of the day of starting my own business, starting something. You can have a little backstory there. So if you're the type of person who wants X, Y, and Z, maybe some benefits or outcomes of what you're going to be covering in your community, you can do like some fire emojis or key emojis or little check marks or something and show like the benefits or outcomes you're looking to help people achieve in your community. I'm going to be sharing all of this and more inside our brand new community I just launched yesterday, 100% for free. So let's keep trucking. Day 3. On day 3, we want to make a post sharing the top 3 to 5 benefits of your method, your process, what you do for people inside your community. And if you're making that up now, you can totally do that. Don't feel like it has to be perfect first. For example, on the 3rd day of our launch, we shared a post detailing the 3 reasons why business owners like yourself should be leveraging community to grow and scale in their business. Here is the format. I'm going to read our post. What actually makes for a great online community, or what actually makes for a great online community? Question mark. We've seen them all around the online forums in the early 2000s. Backstory. I have some thoughts. 1, thought number 1. 2, thought number 1. 3, thought number 1. I'd love to hear your 2 cents though. What communities are you a part of? What's the best things keeping you coming back, or the worst things that make you leave? This one's more engagement style, Katie. So we're trying to share our take, but we want to hear your take. That's generally the focus of this.
And it's over a topic that people who are our ideal clients would have thoughts on, right? They would have 2 cents on. They would be arguing about in the comments, right? Hopefully respectfully. We just want to get people talking and engaging on our posts because that's what's going to tell both Facebook, Instagram, whoever or whatever platform you're putting this on, who to show more of your posts to, if that makes sense.
This is step number 3. Day 4, this is an easy one. I'm on a mission to help X amount of people do X outcome in 2024. Who's with me? Type mission post in the chat. This is a really awesome type of post that I love to come back to time and time again. If you do it correctly, I see some people do this right, some people do this wrong. If you really are authentically looking to help people achieve a certain outcome, a mission post is a really awesome way to get people to just raise their hand, reach out, and connect with you. This is an easy post to make. I'm on a mission to help 10 business owners and entrepreneurs launch and grow their own Skool community to 1,000 members or more in 2024. Who's with me, right? You'll notice too, inside our community, we have a mission statement as well. We're on a mission to help 1,000 people grow their first next community to 1,000 members or more in 2024. Having a mission behind what you're doing, communicating it both outside and inside your community will help really show your audience what you are here to do. So hopefully that helps. This is what day 4 is. Now, day 5. Katie, you want to talk about day 5? What's the theme of day 5 here?
Yes. So I love day 5 also because, guys, you can check out the community because Andrew killed it with this exact post. So this post lives somewhere else in the challenge. And Andrew absolutely crushed it. He used this and made it his own. I think he even used ChatGPT to do it, and it was so good. But day 5 is all about highlighting all of the awesome things about your community, specifically if you do have a weekly call, hint, hint, like this one, where you provide value to your community and you teach on certain topics and you talk about certain things. Highlighting that is the goal of the day 5 post. So it starts with, let's play a game of what if. That's the grabby hook headline. What if every single week you have access to a live stream call where your biggest burning questions about salon ownership were answered by someone who's been there, done that, and you got to learn from industry leaders and experts about XYZ topic, and you received personalized advice and coaching based off your unique situation and so much more. Oh, and what if you had access to that type of call for free? And what if this isn't a what if at all, and it actually exists and you can get access to it right now, right? We can loop them in with that. And then you see, I just launched my brand new community, and then we have our call to action to get them comment below. And we do put a lot of urgency on this one because the whole point of these first 5 days is we're really just looking for our first 10 or 25 founding members. These are the people who already know and trust us, right? Because they're already on our friends list. And they're the members that are going to give us the most grace in those first few weeks of us having our community, right? They're going to be the ones who are okay if it takes a little bit longer for you to accept them in as you work out your kinks and all of those things. That's why We call them those founding members because they're that beta group that's going to get in and hopefully prove this concept with you. So that's why we put a limit on those, but that doesn't mean that you're going to stop accepting members once you hit the 10 or 25. But
so you'll notice how we do that here in the 30-day challenge, because I recommend you start there. And then if shit hits the fan or something happens during that hour or something, make sure that it's the first thing you do during an opening time. Not going to go consume content on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, but you're going to create content during your downtime so that there's no excuse to not make that daily post, right? That's all we're asking for, is one post a day. So this is generally a good example of a time block calendar. This is one that we share with a lot of our private clients and whatnot, how to time block your day. Does everyone have a Google Calendar that they use right now? Yes or no? Or something like it? Because there's a saying that says, show me your calendar and I'll be able to tell what your results are. Show me your calendar, that will show me your results, right? Our calendar and our time is the most important asset that we have, and how we choose to use it will determine our results. So what I like to do is I have my mornings designated to self-care. I get up, I play my morning audios and something that keeps my mindset positive. I'll podcast, something along those lines. And then I go straight to the gym to work out. Then I come home, complete my morning routine. And then I have a 1 hour block before I start my middle of my day, which is like doing calls, generating calls, growing my community or my business, which is 100% designated to doing a set of simple activities, with the daily post being the most important. Okay. And that is what I recommend for most of you guys, is if you can just get it done first, that's the best thing I've found. And you block out the time for it, like you block out an appointment, you're going to be the most successful, right? Somehow we find time to make times for appointments for our clients, or appointments at the doctor's office, or appointments to get our hair, skin, nails done. But why the hell can we not make an appointment to get the things done that are actually going to help us get the life we want? That's the only thing holding some of us back right now, is controlling our time, right? Not managing our time, controlling it. So this is just an example on what I recommend there. But you guys have everything you need to be successful. So what I want you guys to do is commit to making the damn post. And I would start thinking about these power activities here to get you rolling. So on top of the post today, we're going to give you a daily checklist, which I want you guys to start using just to check this box every day that you get that post done. Okay. We're going to be expanding on this in future trainings, future master classes, future workshops, future stuff that's dropped in the classroom. But just to give you guys an idea of the daily checklist that's going to drive your growth, one is going to be one post a day, commenting on people's posts or comments, adding 40 friends or followers, or connecting and building an audience and connect by building other people's audience, right? People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And ultimately, the best way to build your following is to go out and follow other people, connect with them, and ultimately start conversations with an act to invite people to your community, maybe book a conversation to get to know them better, understand them, what their needs, wants, fears, goals, desires are, what their challenges are, what they're looking to achieve. And if it makes sense, you can invite them into your product, service, or offer, or your beta offer if you're following our process. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to drop this checklist for you guys down below, a little bonus drop for you guys today, so that you can start holding yourself accountable to completing these activities. And what you guys can do is click File, make a copy to make this your own so you can start checking the boxes. I recommend bookmarking it on, just like the post, on your toolbar. You can do that by grabbing the link, dragging it here. Now, anytime you open up a blank tab, you can click here and it's available to you. This will help hold you accountable to checking those boxes every single day and every single week to get it done. Okay. Don't even worry about these next steps, because we're going to talk about that in future trainings. And a lot of this is covered inside your free course, free challenge, free platform in the community. But all you're going to do is check those boxes every day when you get that post done. And if you get a new community member, you can check that box too, or you can put the number that you've gotten. Okay. We like to keep things super simple. We often say that simple scales, fancy fails. So if you want to have the most likelihood of achieving your goals this year for a certain number of community members or a certain number of revenue growth, let me know what your goal is down below in the chat as we round out today. How many members do you want, or how much monthly revenue do you want to achieve this year? We can start to get an idea for that. All of those goals will be achieved by how you structure today, how you structure tomorrow, how you structure the next day. Every day is an opportunity to reset and reestablish your daily power activities that are going to get you to that goal. So that's what I wish for all of you guys here today. All these things that you think you need to do, or this big long to-do list or checklist, and it's too overwhelming, you do nothing. And it's like that checklist never moves. Today, I want to be the day that you guys simply just focus on one thing, right? Take that to-do list, crinkle it up, throw it in the trash. You can come back to it later if you want, right? Take a picture if you need to, whatever. Just forget about it for a second. Let's just focus on the one thing that's going to actually move the needle, which for a lot of you guys right now is making a daily post, starting conversations with people who comment and engage on that post, or through your low-hanging fruit, which was our workshop last week. And ultimately, the fastest way to get you monetizing your community is to simply book an appointment or a consult with those people that you're talking to. Okay. That is our goal for you with your community, so you can launch, grow, monetize, and scale your community to 10,000 a month, 25,000 a month, 50,000 a month, $100,000 a month. That's what I recommend, is make posts, start conversations, book appointments, invite people to your products, offers, or services if they're a good fit, and rinse and repeat that until you hit your first income target. Some of us are trying to build these fancy webinars, low ticket funnels, this challenge funnel, and all this fancy shit when we haven't even made our first dollar, or our first $10,000 a month, or our first $25,000 a month, or our first 50 or 100. You don't need to do all that complicated stuff to make hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. And anytime we talk about income, we're directly talking about how much impact that allows us to create, right? Type impact down below in the chat. We have to get comfortable with understanding that making 10, 25, 50, $100,000 a month is directly correlated to the amount of people we can serve. When Katie and I hit 100,000 a month, 200,000 a month, $300,000 a month with our business, you know how many people we were able to impact because of that? We've served over 5,000 clients, not community members, 5,000 paying customers and clients throughout our career. And we've helped hundreds of those people, the ones that we at least have the actual stats, proof, and results of, who have dramatically increased the quality of their life and gotten the exact result they came for, right? And we've seen people pay off their student loans, pay off debts, pay off credit cards. We've seen people get their dream car, move into their dream house, pay their kid through college. We've seen people buy a new house. Like, all of this impact is created when you position yourself correctly in front of your ideal clients and customers and have the impact that you have the potential to do. So, Katie, any final notes for today?
Make the damn post. That's the only note.
Okay, so make sure that you make the damn post. And so you can activate yourself into the challenge. Let's all actually go into the community right now and type make the damn post in the community. This is our final note for today. That's it. We're just going to copy and paste that there. Boom. This will let us know that you actually paid attention. You're actually here. You're actually activating yourself into the challenge. Plus, if you guys make this post, I'll go and like it. Katie will like it. Alex will like it. We'll get you guys some points in the community as well. Okay. Which, by the way, here's the leaderboard for everyone here. Andrew's at the top of the list this last 7 days. Let's go. Followed by Leslie, followed by Kelly. 30 days is Eric, Kelly, Ryan. All time, Eric, Angela, Kelly. Just so you guys know, we are about to be releasing new unlockables. There are already some on here on the leaderboards when you level up and get points. We're also about to be doing some monthly in-person meetups, workshops, things like that. We have a lot of exciting stuff coming to the community. So if you want to be in the top 1% of this community and get access to all the stuff that we're creating in real time live, make sure you put yourself at the top of that leaderboard to do. And let's go, Lee. Let's go, Lana. Let's go. So make the damn post. Remember your challenge. When you make a post, take a screenshot and then post it in the community, and continue to do that, ideally with the hashtag that says day 1 complete, day 2 complete, day 3 complete, day 4 complete. And let's try to string together as many days in a row as we can. Okay. You guys cool with that? How many days in a row are you guys going to hit? What's your commitment? Type the number in the chat. My goal for you would be 30 days consecutively. But if you want to start small, 7 days, 14 days, whatever works for you, let's go for 30. Love it. You guys are all on the 30. Let's see it happen. We'll look for it in the community. That's all we got for today, guys. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday. Talk to you soon. Have an awesome day. Catch you later.